Hello, Beez Bladers! Welcome back, and welcome newcomers to the channel. Hey, did you know that before toilet paper was invented, Americans used to use corn cobs? How's that for some random facts? I hope you're having a fantastic day today, no matter what you're doing. If you're driving down the road just listening, or if you're in your car, eating a lunch break, whatever you're doing, I hope you're having a great day. I hope I can cheer you up just a little bit by showing you a little bit of cool knifeness. This is a brand new concept. And by concept, I mean the brand. And by the way, they have a spin on their name. Some folks get confused. It's spelled Kansept, but it's just a spin. It's called Kansept. This is the Kansept Baba Yaga. Would you look at it? I mean, just look at it and all of its Baba Yaga-ness. And by the way, this is the most plain version of the Baba Yaga. There are six different versions. I'll show you what the other versions look like here in just a minute. Oh my. Oh my. And this is, I believe, by Sparrow Knives. Let's see what it says. Oh, look at there. Greg Schaub right there. Check this out. So this is a frame lock. It has a milled titanium clip, a very long titanium backspacer. This is anodized titanium. This is crispy, but wait till you see what the other ones look like. Oh my gosh, they are decked out. Are you ready to see this blade? Let's get right in here. So we have a little look at this. Is this kind of just to give me a little bit of, makes me want to go flink, but there is no flipper. Let's get this blade out. Are you ready? Pow, right in the kisser. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. And by the way, let's get up. Look at this. 20 CV blade steel, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Oh my, hey, wait a minute. This isn't hollow ground. Hold the bus. Sometimes I fool myself into thinking that something is hollow ground, but look at this. Look at that. We got some hollow grind action going on. So that is very nice. Very, very nice. That'll give us a little more sliciness. Oh yeah. So let's go ahead. Before I get too crazy, let's go from one end down to the other. Now look at this. This is kind of an elongated Tonto blade. We have what I would say is a secondary point kind of right here. I like it when you get a little something different. You have a swooping swedge. It's a swooping swedge. And going down, there's not a whole lot to see on this one, but boy, the other ones have a lot to see. It's nice and crispy. The reliefs are on the outside on this one. Let's see how it feels. Left and right. Up and down, there is zero blade play whatsoever. It feels solid like a fixed blade. You have really good lockup. You do have a steel lock bar insert right there. And, ooh, it is smooth. And we are centered. Now, to give you an idea of how large or how small this knife is, let me tell you right now. Now, from tip to tip, this bad boy is 7.5 inches, 190 millimeters. Your blade length is 3.1 inches, 78 millimeters. And I don't know how long this thing is closed, so we'll just look together and get a really good idea together what it is closed. It's coming in at about 4.7, well, wait a minute, where are we at? Not even 4.5 inches, less than 4.5 inches of your closed length. So it's not a huge knife. And let me show you what it looks like next to a couple others. I do have my Spyderco Paramilitary 3, Para 3, whatever, same thing. Here's a Para 3. It falls right in line with the size of the Para 3. So if that's your size knife, then you're going to be good to go. Or if you're wanting a secondary carry, and let's see, there's the Spyderco Paramilitary 2. So there's a Spyderco sandwich for you. And then let me get a couple more out here real quick like. You know I got to show the QSP penguin, because everybody loves a penguin, right? Or everyone should have a penguin, right? If not only just for when you're watching my videos and you can use it for a size comparison. There's the CJRB Pyrite. And then one more, the classic. I mean, everyone at one point in their life has handled a Civivi Elementum, right? And if you haven't, well, you ought to get one just because, or give it. It's a great gift knife. Now, here's something I don't know, which we can get really quick like. Let's see how much this bad boy weighs. Whoo, boy, it's got a little bit of heft to it. This is coming in at 5.26 ounces. So this is over the 5 ounce mark. Now, there are other different versions, and I'm not sure if they're going to be lighter weight, but oh my goodness, this is a chonker. And some of the other versions are very impressive. I mean, you got the blackwash titanium with the Damascus inlays. That one is sweet. And then you also have the titanium with copper carbon fiber inlays. And then you have the 80s camo carbon inlay. And then you have like the regular bead blasted titanium with Damascus inlay. I told you the one you're looking at is the basic model. I mean, they have the white nebula carbon fiber inlay. So whatever fits your fancy, whatever fits your fancy, whatever is in your wheelhouse, you're going to be able to get. Now let's see what this sounds like. So that lock bar is a little tight, so it's not drop sheddy. I'm trying to give it a little bit of gravity. So I have to give it just a little bit of help. That's not a bad thing. I'm just letting you know that's how this one operates. So using the thumb stud's easy to do a slow roll, which most of the time, if I'm just getting my knife out to do something, I usually just slow roll it anyway, unless I wanted to go crack and echo across the room so everybody knows I'm getting a knife out, you know? And then can we reverse flick it? Easy reverse flick, because look how much room there is underneath that thumb stud to get your middle finger back there. So that's easy to do. Now my hand is 4 inches from here to here, 3.5 from here to here, and from the bottom of my palm to the tip of my middle finger is 7.25. And some folks ask, why do you say that on every single video? That's because you have to think of others. Use a little bit of empathy. There are a lot of people that watch every one of my videos that's the first time they've ever seen one of my videos, the first time they may have ever seen a knife channel. This will give you an idea that I have a large width hand. I wear a large width or a large size glove, and it can really help you decide whether, you know, you want to buy a knife or not, especially when you're making that investment. So holding it like this with my middle finger up here in the groove, that seems to be the most comfy way to do it. This is going to be easy to do some pull cuts or push cuts because of this nice thumb ramp right here. And, you know, actually, you could, you could use this to do a little skinning or any kind of this type effort, because I like, look at this, doing some utility work, some draw cuts. That's going to be really good. And that is one of my favorite styles, is doing utility work and things like that. This is a hard use knife. It has a very strong crossbar. A very strong frame lock. So when you're holding it, that frame lock is solidified. It's not going to slip out just because you are actually ensuring that it stays locked up. That's why frame locks are, you know, they're one of the stronger ones out there, just because you ensure that it stays locked. So the ergonomics, I don't have any complaints. I don't really have any hot spots. Now, I will say, holding it like this in the classic sense, that it's a little short back here, holding it this way for me. I would say a small and medium-sized hand, this would be a comfortable way to hold it. Now, holding it up like this or like this, that's a little bit better. But the way my thumb is, it's really cranking my thumb, making my thumb go backwards to fit on that ramp. This would be the most comfortable way to hold this knife. Now, if I'm cutting, whatever I'm cutting, I want the path to go past my thumb. Otherwise, my thumb's going to be in the way, right? So that's something to keep into consideration. But overall, it has smooth action. It's not drop sheddy. Oh my gosh. It just feels so incredibly solid. And then for sharpening, you are going to get a smile right here. So I would use some captain's tape, or I think that's what it's called, or just use some blue painter's tape, maybe 2 layers right there. That's what I do. I'll use a little bit of tape so I don't make a smile and just, but that's if that's something that matters to you. It already kind of has that stone washed appearance. See how it gives it that rough edge? The rough kind of rustic look. I like that. I like it when a knife doesn't come so pristine I'm scared to do anything to it, because I like to use my knives, and it's nice when they already have a, you know, kind of a pre-worn look to them. So let me know what you think about the new Kansept Baba Yaga. You might want to get the knife just so you can tell people, hey, I got the new Baba Yaga. Have you seen the Baba Yaga yet? But hey, stay tuned for more fun facts and some very cool knives every Friday night. Beez Blades live at the Hive. All right. We talk about every knife that's been on the channel. We have a knife cam. We have a lot of fun. There's no politics or religion. It's just where you go and learn about knives. We talk about knives. We have a knife cam. You just have to hit the subscribe button, and right next to the subscribe button is the notification. You have to enable notifications on YouTube, and you'll get notified. Hey, in a half an hour, the live stream starts and they give away knives. We might actually give this one away. You just never know when I do surprise giveaways. Also, people that comment on the videos, often I'll do a surprise giveaway and just go to a video, pick out the comments, and the random comment picker will pick someone, and that person will win the knife that was on the channel. You never know. Anyway, before I digress, go watch this video. You'll really enjoy that. Until I see you again in the lives or the chats or the hive streams, remember, live life in the present, keep a Band-Aid handy, and don't cut yourself.